Hi, my name's Julie, welcome to my channel. This is a shopping haul for Aldi and it's Slim World friendly, so I can tell you what things I bought for me and what I've bought for the family, but I'll quickly show you what I've bought. So this is my weekly shop and this is sort of a standard shop for us. It was £133 and I'm hoping it might last just over a week. I've got an extra large roast chicken which will be for dinner today, £3.89 for that, which isn't bad for the size of it. I bought some of the 5% barbecue beef kebabs. I actually haven't checked the sins on those, but I think they're about half a sin each. I know they're quite low because they're 5% fat, so they are Slim World friendly. I've then bought for everybody else some jalapeno beef ones and some hickory barbecue, purely because they were 50% off, so I can't resist a bargain. So they may not be for this week, but they'll be going in the freezer. Certainly those ones with 50% off will go in the freezer, although, yeah, they are dated today, so they'll go in the freezer. I bought some steak, just because I fancied steak this week, steak and chips, so I bought 2 packs of that. I think if I can recall, it's something like £2.89 a pack, which isn't too bad for 3 steaks. I bought a large pack of the 5% beef. I haven't actually done a meal plan yet for this week, but I know there's a few things that I can make with minced beef, and this is the low fat one, so it was Slim World friendly. I bought 2 packs of the skinny sausages. These sausages are great because they're half a sin each and they are so meaty and everybody likes them, even the boys that aren't on diets. And I bought another 3 packs of the chicken. This was £8.99 a pack this time for 2 kilos. Still good value, but it was a bit cheaper last week when I went in. But I got through 3 packs last week plus 2 large packs of chicken thighs, but we did have a lot of chicken last week, so I'm hoping that those 3 packs plus the mince will give me enough, and the steak gives me enough meals for this week. And on top of that, I bought 2 of the twin packs of bacon that are 12 rashers each. Obviously you cut the fat off and that would be sin free. So that's all of the meat section, and I'll move on to the freezer bit. So I've bought some battered white fish for everybody else apart from me. I've just checked in the app and that's 9 sins, so I won't be having any of that. I bought some more of the mini Viennese, they're 4 sins, which I think is great if you want a chocolatey ice cream hit. I bought a frozen lasagna, that won't be for me, that'll be probably for Chloe when she's going to work. 14 sins for that though, so it's quite high. Much prefer to make my own that's sin free. I've got some more chicken curries, these are for the kids for lunches or for quick meals when they're starving hungry, and they're 6 sins each, which again isn't too bad for a meal. If you put some speed food with it, that'll make quite a nice dinner. I bought some fruit spiral lorries. Now I've not bought these before, I don't believe, but they're 2.5 sins, so that's not too bad. I've also bought some sherbet lollies. Now I've not seen these before, they do say I'm new, so I don't think they've had them for very long, and they're certainly not in the app yet, but judging by the calorie count, I would probably send them about 2.5 sins, just like the fruit spirals. I bought another 2 of the fish burgers, southern fried ones, because both myself and Tom love these. These are 5.5 sins each and worth every single sin. Oh, and then I'll finish doing the freezer bit first. I've got some frozen broccoli, because that's handy to put in. I've got some sweet corn, I've got some green beans, and I've got some more black forest fruits. And that is it for the frozen stuff. So I'll move on to fruit and veg. So I bought some raspberries, and I'm hoping that if I put them in my glass jars, that my glass containers I bought out, I can't get my words out, at IKEA the other day, that they will still stay fresher than they did last time we bought them. This is kind of their last chance. And I bought some strawberries. I bought some more shredded kale because that was on one of their offers at the front of the store. I bought some peppers, some onions, obviously they're speed foods along with the kale. I bought some sweet potatoes that are free, some confidence pears, they are speed, I believe. I bought some salad tomatoes for putting on sandwiches and things, and I bought some bananas, they're free, the salad tomatoes are speed. I bought a watermelon because again it was on an offer and it's just nice when it's hot to snack on. I bought 2 heads of broccoli, there's another one there, because obviously it's quick and easy to use. Some of it will be for today's dinner and some will be for during the week. I bought a white cabbage with a view that I might do some coleslaw, or I might do some sort of, I don't know, sort of crunchy cabbage to go with various different things. I've seen a few like Korean vloggers that are making sort of like kimchi type things. Might have a go at making something like that, I'm not completely sure yet, but I bought some white cabbage anyway. And I bought some red cabbage because I intend to do braised red cabbage at Christmas, but I thought I might do some, or do some red cabbage in vinegar. So either of those, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with yet, but I bought them because they were quite cheap. I bought 2 of these crispy potato slices. Now, from what I can remember, I'm sure last week these were 85p and they were 95p this week, which is still not bad. But it means it's gone up 10p each, which is quite a large amount of inflation in 1 week. But I could be wrong, I could be just thinking back a bit further. But anyway, I got some mushrooms because obviously they're speed, and I got some of the pink figs because we all like them. These are slightly smaller because and they're cheaper. So that is all the fruit and veg and the meat and the freeze bit done. So I'll just move on to the other stuff. I have got more fridge stuff over here. So I've got 2 packs of the curried coconut lime chicken for salads during the week, for lunches, and that is sin free. I've got 2 packs of the breaded Wiltshire cured ham. I haven't rechecked that in the app, but last time I used it was sin free, so hopefully it still is. I've bought 2 packs of these lighter kids cheese slices. I think you can have 2 of those for a healthy extra A, but they're really, really nice when they melt on a burger or something similar. But we like those just on anything, so I've bought 2 packs of those because they're quite cheap too. I bought some more of the soft cheese with garlic and herbs, so they're nice for doing the garlic and cheese mushrooms or for putting through some pasta. And that's 2 tins for 25 grams. I think this is a 200 gram pack. Yes, it is. So then I've got 2 of the plain quark, that's sin free. I've got some 0% Greek fat yogurt, that's sin free. I bought some of the Muller light dupes. I think these are 1 sin each, these ones. I think they're a little bit higher than Muller's, but same difference. I've bought a peach and passion fruit, one of these protein yogurts. I've not tried the peach and passion fruit one before, so I've bought that to try. And I've got the vanilla one, which I have tried before, and I think they come to 1.5 sins each. So they're a little bit higher than some of them, but last time I had one it was nice. I've bought some of the 30% less fat salad cream, some lighter than light mayo, and a skimmed milk. So that is, I think, all of the fridge stuff done now. Moving on to store cupboard and dried goods, I've got a loaf of toasty bread, which will be for the kids. I'm not trying to have any bread at the moment, so I haven't bought anything for myself. I've bought some of the mini brioche rolls because they're quite nice with anything. I've bought some of the fizzy flavoured water. I think that's sin free. I haven't rechecked it actually, but that's a blood orange one. And then the other one is a lemon. I don't know if it's lemon and mint. It might be lemon and mint. It looks quite nice and refreshing. These nuts are not for me, they're for Eddie, so I haven't even checked the sins because it will be amazingly high. I bought some more taco beans because they're useful for a chili or for doing the breakfast quesadilla like I did on Sunday. I bought a 4-pack of baked beans because we're out of them, and I've managed to pick up 3 packs of the golden vegetable rice. That's sin free and it's only 25p a pack, I think. I bought some of the mini stubby bottles of beer. They won't be for me. I don't know what the sins are because I won't be drinking them. I bought 2 packs of passata because they're useful for everything from pasta sauces to lasagnas to Hunter's chicken. I bought some lady items for me for when I'm exercising, etc. I bought 2 packs of ibuprofen, which is just general things to have in for aches and pains. I've got some of the iced rings. These ones are 4.5 sins a bag. I've got some face wipes just for taking makeup off. I've got some basmati rice, and these are 2 sins for the whole pouch. I've got some mini cookies, and these are 5 sins for a bag. I've got some of the Safari snacks, which are like the little chocolate animal biscuits, and these are, I did check and write on it somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. They're 5.5 sins. I'm sure I've put it on here somewhere, so I know. I think they're 5.5 sins, those ones. These ones surprised me because these are like the Pom Bears. And these are 5 sins as well, which I thought they'd be lower than that, but anyway. I bought some cheese curls. I haven't checked the sins on those because I won't be eating them, but I think they are quite good from a similar point of view. I bought some of these foodie markets because they look quite good, and I think they're probably going to be about 5 sins a bag, something like that. I haven't checked them yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to be eating them or not, to be honest. I've got some meringue nests because I'm obsessed at the moment with having the eaten mess for breakfast and for after workouts. These are 2.5 sins for 1/2 of the meringue nest. I've got some cordial, and that's it. That's this week's shopping done. So I haven't bought a huge amount of different stuff this week. Probably a couple of different sorts of ice cream sucker type things, and a few extra bits that probably aren't for me. I do think it was a little bit more expensive in there this week than it was last week, but it's fine. So yeah, I'm excited for meal planning. I'm going to do that later today because I've got to shoot off out now. So I'm just going to quickly put this all away and then I'm going to go out and about. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Oh, I thought I'd quickly mention, so the face mask thing, everybody was wearing face masks. I expected there'd be some rebels in there to be not wearing them. But actually, oh God, I'm really shiny. I'm actually not that hot, but I do look really shiny. I expected these people rebelling and being a bit funny about it, but actually they weren't. And actually everyone seemed to be in really good form in there today. There was one guy that was really entertaining me as he was sort of chatting to me on the way round. So yeah, it felt like a really relaxed, good atmosphere, and probably maybe everyone feels a bit more relaxed now they're wearing face masks, I don't know. It certainly didn't feel quite so anxious as I have done recently. So yeah, that was today's experience at Aldi. I am hoping that this will last longer than a week. I'm hoping to drag it out a little bit and then perhaps just do a top-up shop. Obviously we're going away at the middle of August, so I want to try and keep some money back for that so we can have some nice meals out while we're away. My food bill does seem to be creeping up and up each week, partly because I think we're having all of our meals at home for all of us, and we get through quite a lot of meat and stuff. But at the moment, I used to go to this meat meat market sort of van thing down at the cattle market in Nottingham, but that, I don't know if that's open or not at the moment, but I haven't been down there since before lockdown. I used to buy a lot of meat from there because it was a lot more reasonable. You can get a big bag of steak for like £10 and things, but it is what it is. We have to make do. So yeah, that's my shopping. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I will try and put the sins on, and I'll try and get them to stand a bit longer. Someone commented on my last video that I'd gone to all the trouble of putting the sins on screen, but I didn't leave them on long enough for people to actually read them, so I apologise for that. I will try and do it a little bit better this week. It's actually quite tricky when you're doing it because it takes quite a long time to research the sins and put them on screen and stuff, so I'll do my best. Obviously, you should always check the sins yourself anyway to make sure that I'm correct, because I can get it wrong. And also Slimwill can update things and change things, so please just don't go on my say-so. Use my ideas by all means for things I'm getting for meals, but do not just accept my word as gospel on the sins. Please recheck them for your own, to safeguard your own weight loss. So yeah, that's me done for this week, and I shall see you next time for another one. Bye.